So it's only day one of our trip and we've already made 2 audibles. So our first stop that we were planning was supposed to be St. Louis, Missouri, but we're making at least two stops before that. So one of them is Hocking Hills, because my entire family on my mom's side, they're all Hockings. So obviously I have to stop there.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world.
Hey y'all, so we decided to take another little detour on our trip. We are at Hocking Hills State Park. And for anybody that doesn't know, on John's mom's side, their last name is Hocking. So figured while we're in Ohio, we should take a little stop and got this cool little area we can explore. In its natural habitat. I believe that's Old Man Cave over there, but I don't know how you get over there. Wait, a tunnel?
Well, that was a very unexpectedly pretty. Unexpectedly pretty.
Picturesque location.
There were a lot of caves and little waterfalls and streams and really cool.
Hocking Hills State Park in Hocking Hills, Ohio.
Shout out to all the Hockings on my friends list and my family tree.
I was gonna say, not just your friends list, they should be family. Next stop, Mammoth Cave National Park.
Bowling Green, Kentucky. So the bridge that we're crossing right now is the John Roebling Suspension Bridge. We're crossing the Ohio River from Cincinnati into Kentucky. So as we cross this bridge, we're entering Kentucky from Ohio. And some refer to it as the OG Brooklyn Bridge because it was actually constructed a few years before the one in New York City.
That's the Cincinnati Bengals, the NFL football team stadium. And then over there, that's the Cincinnati Reds baseball stadium.
Guess what? We're doing another audible. This
Very random audible.
This is like number 4.
There's the memorial.
So
John used his Road Trippers app and found this.
yeah, this is the World Peace Bell. It's the largest one in the country, the largest free swinging bell in the country. It's 12 feet high and 12 feet in diameter,
Can't go up on that.
and it's 66,000 pounds. But it's also like a little bit of a 9/11 memorial too. All right, back on the trip to Mammoth Cave National Park. Found this little random spot. It's Kentucky's Stonehenge in Munfordsville, Kentucky. It's all on private property, so I don't want to like get out and like trespass. But I feel weird even like filming someone's property. Good morning. It's a new day. So Kayla's in the bathroom, so I had to be sneaky about recording this. But while we're on this trip, it's going to be Kayla's birthday on Saturday the 10th. And I've got something a little sneaky planned for her. But there's a lot of moving parts and a lot of things that have to fall into place for everything to work out okay. So fingers crossed for me that I can surprise her with a good birthday gift. Good morning.
Hi.
We're in central Kentucky today.
Mammoth Cave, Kentucky.
Mammoth Cave National Park. So we're going to do a self-guided tour today. They do offer guided tours, but we're not going to do it because I think it takes like 2 to 4 hours, and we don't got that kind of time.
Kind of pricey. Like the guided tours, if I remember right, they start at like 16 to 18, and they don't, like they could go anywhere upwards of, I believe, 40 or 50, depending on which tour you choose. And we'd rather go at our own pace anyway, so it works out. It's also cheaper. It's only $8 for us to do it by ourselves. And there's guides down there, like the lady told us yesterday, strategically placed in different areas, so you can ask them questions anyway. It's just they're not taking you all throughout the caves, which I'm okay with anyway.
Yep. So there's hundreds and hundreds of miles. I think it's like 400 and something miles of caves. But we're only doing, I think, like a couple acres, because if you're on a self-guided tour, I don't think you have the access to go as far as the guided tours.
Yeah.
All right, come along with us.
So we are in Mammoth Cave. Pretty cool. Got anything to say?
That was pretty sweet.
It's hot. So you go down there, and it's 54 degrees.
Year round, it's 54 degrees.
54. But as soon as you come out, that humidity hits you.
It's muggy here.
It wasn't before we went in the cave, but then going down there.
It says it's only 73 out, but I think the humidity is like 250%.
Definitely really cool.
Yeah, if you're ever in the southwestern part of Kentucky, you're looking for something to do, I think Mammoth Cave National Park is definitely worth it. At least the self-guided tour that we did, which was $8, and it lasted, we were down there for like half hour or so, maybe 45 minutes.
You just go at your own pace. It's not a lot to see compared to the other tours, but you still see enough.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's like a third of a mile there and back, so it's not like it's a long trip or anything.
Heading out of Mammoth Cave, and we saw a sign that said Green River Ferry. So I had John drive down the road, get close to it, and it says road ends in water. Very weird and random. You get down there, it's just a mini ferry. There's just a platform. You just drive right onto the platform. It's 2 or 3 cars maximum, and then probably not even a minute, 30 seconds, and it just puts you right across the water, and you can keep on driving.
So we made a little pit stop, kind of. And I know Rye's going to be a little bit disappointed in me, my cousin Rye, because he said this is definitely worth it. But this is the National Corvette Museum in Bowling Green, Kentucky. We're not going to go inside and do it, but I definitely just wanted to stop and see what it was like all about. So I'm just like driving around the parking lot, seeing some cool Corvettes, C8s, classics.
Next stop, St. Louis.